Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is where you are, happy crafting. So welcome to Arty, Amelia, if this is your first time. If you're an avid watcher, then welcome back. Today we're going to be making a crocodile out of old recycled bits and bobs. Now this is one of my favourite crafts because I hate waste and I love using things that we already have. So let's start by covering our work surface. So go get that newspaper and cover your table now. So I was going to do my Amelia tip today, but I'm just too excited to get crafting. So let's find out what you're going to need. Well, the main thing you're going to need is a recycled box. Now I'm going to show you 3 different recycled objects that you could use for your crocodile today. So the first one is an egg carton. Now we'll need this bit because it has beautiful ridges. The other thing we could use is any old bits from a recycled box. Now this again has a really cool texture and it has this little bit here which could be our jumping crocodile. And finally, the one I'm going to use is an avocado holder. So as you can see, it has a really cool texture and it's got 3 humps and that's going to be my crocodile's back. So let's find out what else we're going to need. Some green paper, or if you're like me, then you're not going to buy green paper. You're going to find some old cardboard and paint it yourself. You could have some googly eyes, but again I'm going to paint those myself and stick them on. You could also use some pipe cleaners. But the purpose of today is for me to show you that you don't need to buy anything. You can create your crocodile from things around the house. So let's get crafting because I'm very excited to show you what you can make. Now you're going to have to go and get your paints now because we're going to need to paint our recycled box. So how do you think you make green paint? What 2 colours do you think you mix together? Yellow and blue makes green. Yellow and blue are both primary colours and when we mix those together it makes a secondary colour, green. So let's start by painting all over our mould. Okay, so my crocodile has now been drying for a couple of hours and it's fully painted. So now it's time to add all the different features of the crocodile's body. So for this I'm using some plain cards and I'm going to draw out the different features and then paint them. Okay, so as you can see here I've drawn 2 circles for my crocodile's eyeballs. Now I'm going to paint those circles in white. Just painting that. Giving it 1 layer of paint. Leave that to dry for just a few seconds. So now we're just going to add the pupils to our crocodile's eye. So just 2 little circles or 2 little blobs in the middle of your white circles. As you see now I've started to create a sort of kit of parts. So I've drawn out my tail, my 4 legs, my nostrils. And we're going to start painting those so that we can cut those out and stick them onto our crocodile. So I'm just going to paint them now with my green paint. Follow along with me or take your time and do it whenever you're ready. Okay, so that's 1 finished and now you just want to paint your other 3 legs, your tail and obviously your nostrils. So you can paint your nostrils in black or pink. So let's go and do that now. So as you can see I've finished painting. You want to leave a little bit of gap just here so that we can attach it like a tab onto our crocodile. So now I've cut out all of my different shapes. Can you see what I mean by those tabs now? So this is just going to help us attach it to our main body. So you want to start by putting glue on your tab of your tail. So I'm going to do that now. Wow, that's a lot of glue. So I'm just spreading that over. And then you're going to hook that and stick it onto the inside of your avocado. box, or your egg box, or whatever box you're using really. So I'm going to stick that on there, and we won't see that bit, that'll be tucked under, and then this is just going to help that hold in place. So you want that to dry now. I'm just going to hold that to dry for a few minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little 360 of how it looks so far. So there's its legs, its tail, its other legs, its body, and I've just stuck its eyeballs on now. So now, most importantly, we need his big, scary, snappy mouth. So let's start working on that now. So what you need to do is get a rectangular piece of card, fold it in half, so you've got kissing corners. Now mark on where you're going to cut it to get the right shape. So ideally you want it to get slightly narrower towards the front. So just mark that out with your pencil. And then you want to cut out this bit and this bit. So you'll end up with a shape like this. Now paint that green as well. Don't forget to paint the inside of your mouth as well, because we are going to see it. So now the final thing to do for our crocodile is to make those teeth. So all you need to do now is to paint a piece of card white, and then all you will do is cut out triangles and then attach them to the mouth, and that will be the crocodile's sharp teeth. So quickly paint your card using white paint. If you'd rather just use white card and cut out teeth, then of course you can do that, but this is an alternative way to save on buying things and using recycled objects at home. What do you think, everybody? We have created a crocodile entirely out of recycled materials, and it was so much fun. So put it somewhere fantastic for the whole family to see. Now let's find out what we're going to make next week on Arty Amelia. So next week is going to kick off the start of our Easter crafting. So I'm going to show you how to make a 5-minute Easter card. It'll be fun, it'll look fantastic, and it'll take no more than 5 minutes to make. So for that activity, you will need some card, some paint, a black pen, and your fingers. So that's all you'll need, and it will begin a really fun week of Easter activities. So thank you so much for joining me again. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye!